welcome to Giddy Up, and remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel and hit your notifications for all the videos, and you'll get them as they come as we do them. There's another few coming out this week, so keep your eyes peeled. Now, the finishes this week have been superb. I've watched all the racing in the UK this week and it's been absolutely brilliant. You wonder how they do it sometimes. Some of these jockeys, they've got something up their sleeve and you think you're looking at them and they're already beaten and you think, how do they get back up and win? But I suppose they're getting used to it, and you can tell the different classes jockey, and you can tell the ones that know what they've got under them. Damien Oliver was a great example of that Saturday or the Saturday before, where he had a squeeze at the top of the straight and then he got the horse home, but he only just got it home. But great to see, and it's always great to see good jockeys riding a horse, and even the lesser jockeys that are coming through the ranks, they've been really performing quite well in the UK this week. And there's a few good guys coming through, Sean Quinlan, Lee Edwards, things like that. Some of the lesser known names, and Sam Twiston Davis had a couple of good rides this week, Rex Dingle, things like that. So it's always great to keep your eye on all these jockeys that are coming through. Now, last Saturday, Cheltenham, I think everybody's granny, I don't know how, but they were all on it, and I thought I was doing well to find it. It was Midnight Shadow, David Bass, for Sue Smith, and it won at a massive price, 11.45, but all of a sudden Twitter lights up and everybody's got it. So great to see. 3.03 in the place market even, and I don't know where everybody spotted it from, but I think everybody's data or information or black books all pointed to the same place. So that was good to see. And Jim Crowley followed up practically in the next race on good effort, 2.5 Betfair SP, never in doubt. Brilliant ride at Lingfield, super, great jockey Jim Crowley. If the money's down, Jim Crowley's not far away. Great to have your confidence in. And Brian Hughes followed up probably just about straight away on, let me just have a quick thing with first impression. It was a quick double, 5.57 if you'd taken both Betfair prices. So the betting was there last Saturday. It really was quite a good day, and you could really dig in. This week, Charlie Deutsch, I don't know how he got this thing home. I got it to the corner and at Warwick, and he was leading practically all the way, and then this thing comes upsides him and kicks past him, and I thought, oh, Charlie's beat here. All of a sudden he's jumped to 6.2. Now there's only two horses can win the race, Charlie or the one on the inside, and the other one goes half a length to a length up, and all of a sudden Fontaine Collonge jumps out to 6.2, so right away you're thinking, well, there's only two can win it, 50-50, it should be two. All of a sudden you're jumping up to 6.2, absolute massive in play price, because he was never beaten. You could see him, he was still had horse under him to challenge, and of course we were on him. You like him to win, but you like him to win a wee bit cosier than he did, but we got up, and so 2.48 I think was his SP, but he did go out to 6.2 coming into the straight, which was great. If you were on it, well done. And the next one was even better, Get a Lead. Now it's running today, and I would probably take it on today, and I'm not sure if the same jockey is going to be on, David Pritchard. They might do a jockey change there, but it's in to run today. It was only run 2 days ago, and I think it might be a bit much for it to ask it to do it again today. So he's going to be going today. Won at 3.95 Betfair SP for us during the week, and hit 30 to 1 in play. And to be honest with you, I never thought he was in any danger. He was always going to be there at the finish, and he hit 30 to 1. So another one, Betfair, the beauty of Betfair, if you can get in, dig in, have your strategy ready, know what you're going to do, cover your bet. If you're winning the race, get out nice and low, 1.18, something like that. Or if you're laying, make sure you've got that price, because if you had laid, for example, Get a Lead, 3.95, you could have got it 30 to 1, so let's get it 18.5, 20 to 1, something like that, something sensible so that you're no risking your money. That's the main thing, protect your bank. Now another one, Final Nudge, last to first, Paddy Brennan, another one, never got higher than 6 and was last for nearly the whole race and came through and won at his 2 out. Very good ride. I noticed one yesterday, I think it was Adam Wedge, coming coasting on a horse for Evan Williams, and coming, I think it was the last or the second last, and hit it hard. Absolute. I mean, he could have took the race up in the straight and went free clear. Instead, he wants to be smart, come and take it up at the last. One mistake does you, and that's what happened to Adam Wedge yesterday. Big mistake. He'll be cursing in the owners. My God, I'll tell you, if you're an owner, you're pulling your hair out if that happens to you. There's nothing you can do, but you should have won the race. Simple as that. And we've got a couple. Presuming Ed, I've got to mention Presuming Ed yesterday. Lee Edwards ran a great race for us, 4 Betfair SP, and I cheered that for the minute he took off to the minute he come home, because the money was riding. we had so many people on that yesterday. It was just a great race, and we got him home nice and steadily, and it was a great ride. Lee Edwards, some of these lesser jockeys, but some of them you can put your faith in, the conditionals and that, and as long as you get a wee bit in your mindset and understand exactly that these jockeys will make mistakes. So if you are playing them, but odds of 4 in Betfair was great for us yesterday, and we thought that was value, great value. So this Saturday there's a race at Haydock. We've got Rachel Blackmore, the Dream Girl, running tomorrow. I'm quite happy to take her on in the Betfair Chase for Henry de Bromhead. And Bristol de May, Darryl Jacob, Twisted Davis, however you want to pronounce his name. I'll be on him, I think. I'll be looking at that, but there's a couple in there as well. It's so many against the favourite. You've got Next Destination with Cobden, Harry Cobden, great jockey, and Imperial Aura with David Bass and Kim Bailey. Never be far away in the big race when the money's doing. So it'll be interesting to see if there's any money for that one. But you've got too many against the favourite tomorrow. But I would probably be on Bristol de May, but I would take on Rachel tomorrow in the Betfair Chase. And another one, Ascot. Defy Desoul for Rex Dingle and Jeremy Scott. Not too sure about that. I think I would rather be on Master Tommy Tucker with Sam Davis. I'd probably have a go with that. Lost in Transition, I'd probably oppose that. So I'm not sure. Ascot Desoul, Rex Dingle, the jockey's the one that's got me a wee question mark on that. And Master Tommy Tucker, I think Twisted Davis will give a good ride for Paul Nicholls. So it's interesting to see him riding for him tomorrow, and Harry Cobden not been there, but obviously Cobden's thinking about the Betfair Chase possibly, and as I say, it could be good value, could be up at 6, 7, 8 odds, which would be very interesting. Now in Australia, I mean, this Wednesday, absolutely superb at Doomben, second race, Give It All Ali, 65 to 1. Now I told 110 people to bet that, and I'll bet you there's only 10%, if you're lucky, touched the horse, and it won at 65 Betfair SP. And the reason I know they didn't know touch it is because the price would have gone if everybody took the advice early and got on. But 65 to 1, what a price, Doomben on Wednesday. And then we went straight in next race to Ash Erla, 12.29. You can take a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. And we can point in a direction for everybody, but if you're not disciplined and you're going way off track and you're not following a method or a strategy and you're just betting blind and you're hoping to win, you've got no chance. You've got to specialise, you've got to understand percentages, you've got to keep records. If you don't, thanks for your money. It's as simple as that. You've got to be organised. If you're not organised, just treat it as fun, because you're only playing with fun money because you're going to give it away. Simple as that. So into the Doomben third race, we've got Ash Erla, 12.29, brilliant. Sandown, we went over. Josh Richards got us one home. Oh, brilliant. Thorondor, 23, Betfair SP, superb. And as I say, we give 110 people these 3 selections, and I'll bet you're lucky if 10% bet them. Crazy. Shiny distractions. Don't spread yourself thin. Make sure you stay on your plan. Don't be a dreamer. You've got to play with real stakes. If you're going to play with real stakes, great. Make them real bets, but don't start playing with silly bets. Make sure you've got yourself a plan. It was a quiet week supposed to be last week, but I thought it was a great week in British racing, and of course Wednesday topped it off for us in Australia. That was brilliant. Now we've got the Sunshine Coast on Saturday, so I thought I'd give you a couple of races. We've got the Mooloolaba Cup, and this is paradise here. I don't know how they'll go, but let's have a wee interest in the races. In race 1, we're going to go a place with Vinovich in the first race. We're going to go for a place. We're going to go Karlstad a place in race 3. We're going to get Ligulate to win the cup. Second favourite will be close as well, but I think Ligulate will go favourite and that'll win the cup. And in the last race, for a place, Shamaton. So there you go, there's 4 you could play with and put them in a wee line and have good fun. It's no great racing in Australia this weekend. I think Ballarat's their main meeting. But as I say, over at Ascot and Haydock on Saturday, get yourself organised, get your money down, get your strategy and system sorted out. And I didn't want another podcast where people say they're not going to share their secret sauce. I didn't want to give too much away. Just didn't go on the podcast. If you're not going to help punters, didn't go on podcast. Simple as that. Help the punter. Try and give as much information as you can. We all want to win. Alright, you're not going to give every single thing away, but make sure you give vital statistics away that help people know something that you done 20 years ago. Alright? Make sure it's your money, it's my money, it's everybody's money. Always have respect for Betfair and for winners and losers. And I'll speak to you next week.